Good morning, student. Today we are going to discuss triangle and its properties. Children, according to the sides, we can divide triangle in three types. It is scalene triangle, isosceles triangle, and equilateral triangle. Just recall this one. Scalene triangle. Children, scalene triangle, if all three sides of a triangle are different, then it is a scalene triangle. All three sides are different. You will say it is a scalene triangle. All three sides different. The second one is isosceles triangle. When the two sides of a triangle are equal, it is isosceles triangle. Two sides of any triangle are equal. Suppose these are two sides are equal of this triangle, you will say it is a isosceles triangle. And the third one is equilateral triangle. When all three sides of a triangle are equal, then it is a equilateral triangle. When we say all three sides of a triangle are equal, for example, all three sides of this triangle are equal, then it is equilateral triangle. The symbol shows that single means all three sides of this triangle are equal. So we will say it is a equilateral triangle. Now, according to angle, children, we can divide the triangle in three types also. Acute angle, as we know, which is less than 90 degree angle. Right angle is of 90 degree. Obtuse angle, we know that is more than 90 degree angle and less than 180 degree. According to this one, we can divide triangle in three types also. The first one is acute angle triangle. A triangle in which all three angles, not side, all three angles are less than 90 degree or acute angle. Then it is a acute angle triangle. For example, if I make a triangle and all three angles of this triangle less than 90 degree, so we will say it is a acute angle triangle. We can make angles 60, 60, 60 also. All three angles 60, 60, 60. These are also acute. We can take any other values, but that must be less than 90 degree. Then it is a acute angle triangle. Now, the second one is right angle triangle. A triangle in which one angle is right angle. Right angle means 90 degree. A triangle in which one angle is right angle means 90 degree, then it is a right angle triangle. You can make the figure right angle triangle like this one. And right angle mostly we show by this symbol. This is symbol normally shows that it is a right angle triangle. And the third one is obtuse angle triangle. Obtuse angle triangle means a triangle in which one angle is more than 90 degree. It's called obtuse angle triangle. So we can make a figure of obtuse angle triangle in which one angle is more than 90 degree. So in this figure, children, as you can see, this is more than 90 degree angle. Only one angle, children, not more than one angle. Only one angle is more than 90 degree, then it is a obtuse angle triangle. So these are three types according to the angle. Now children, two things new you have to understand now in this class. The first one is median and the second one is altitude. Just understand firstly median. Children, if you take any triangle ABC and D is the midpoint of side BC, and if we join vertex A to D, then AD is median of the triangle ABC. So the definition we can make of median is the line segment joining the vertex of a triangle to midpoint of a opposite side. That is called median of a triangle. I am just revising the definition. The line segment joining a vertex of a triangle to the midpoint of opposite side is called the median. So AD is here median of the triangle because D is the midpoint. And in similar way, children, we can make here two more medians of this triangle ABC. For example, you can see if I take the midpoint of AC is E and I join B to AC, then I will get the second median. If I join B to E, then I get the second median of this triangle. If I take midpoint of AB is F and I join C to F, opposite vertex, then it is become CF is the third median of this triangle. So children, remember it, there are three medians of a triangle. First is AD, second is B, and third is CF. So there are three medians in this one, students. Now look the altitude. Children, if PQR is a triangle and if I draw perpendicular from P on side QR, that is PT. Now understand the meaning of perpendicular, children. Perpendicular from P to side QR on this is PT, it means the angle PTR is of 90 degree, and similar way angle PTQ is also of 90 degree. By linear pair you can find it. So if PT is perpendicular, then these two angles 90 degree, then you will say PT is altitude of the triangle. So altitude, you can say the line segment, or you can say perpendicular from any vertex to the opposite side is called the altitude of the triangle. So this is altitude of the triangle, children. Now we can make, there are three altitudes, as we have made three medians, so we can also make the three altitudes. If I draw perpendicular from Q on side PR, then it is another altitude, but remember it must be perpendicular, means on the 90 degree. So we can say it is another perpendicular. We can give any name. It is QS. QS is perpendicular on PR, so it is another altitude. And if we draw another perpendicular from R to PQ, then we will get the third perpendicular on this one. We can say it is RU. So children, we make there three altitudes in this triangle, that is PT, QS and RU. So there are total three types of altitudes there in triangle. So remember, I am just revising the content. Median, although we have already done the sides and angle according, these you already know. So I am not going to revise this one, very easy, you know this one. Median and altitude I am revising. Median means a line segment joining the vertex to midpoint is called median. And the altitude means a perpendicular from the vertex to opposite side is called altitude of the triangle. So this is the median and altitude of the triangle. Now children, we are going to do two most important properties of a triangle. A very important properties are there. These properties are angle sum property of triangle and exterior angle property of triangle. So we are going to understand now two properties. These are angle sum property and exterior angle property. So first I am going to explain you angle sum property of triangle. Angle sum property. This is first property, angle sum property. If you take a triangle ABC, then the property angle sum property is the sum of all interior angles of a triangle is always 180 degree. Remember it? The sum of all interior angles, not the side. This is property according to only angles. The sum of all interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So we will say angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equals to 180 degree. This is called angle sum property of a triangle. Remember student, this is angle sum property for any of the triangle. Always remember the sum of interior angles. There are three interior angles, angle A, this one, angle B and angle C. Remember it, the sum of all three interior angles is 180 degree. Now second property that I was saying, that is exterior angle property. That is exterior angle property. The second property. Now just understand the meaning of exterior angle property. If I make a triangle PQR and if I extend any of the side of the triangle, for example, if I extend side QR, of the triangle, now just look the exterior angle property, then the exterior angle is forming there. You can give any name to this angle, angle 1, okay? And if I give these two angles, angle 2 and angle 3. So according to exterior angle property children, just remember that exterior angle of a triangle is equal to sum of interior opposite angles. So angle 1 is equals to angle 2 plus angle 3. So we get angle 1 is equals to angle 2 plus angle 3. This is exterior angle property children. Now we can say if I extend this side, then the same property it holds in this side also. If I extend this side, the same property will be there. If I extend this side, the same property will hold in this side also. I can draw the figure and explain you. For example, in this same triangle, if I extend another side which is having PQR, if I extend this side children, so if I extend this side, this is exterior angle now. So angle 1 is equals to again angle 2 plus 3, same way. And if I extend this one side, for example, this is the PQR triangle and I am extending this side, okay? Now if I extend this side, it means you can see there. Now exterior angle is forming here. So you will say this is angle 1 and opposite angles are this one, 2 and 3, not the same interior angle. You will not take the same interior angle, you will take the opposite two angles. Then it is angle 1 is equals to angle 2 plus angle 3. So this is also an important property, children, exterior angle property. So exterior angle is equals to sum of interior opposite angles. I think clear it all of you.